Welcome back to This Day in Scottish History. I'm your host, Colin MacDonald. Today, as we celebrate Christmas, we delve in a daring act of defiance that unfolded on December 25th, 1950. On this day, a group of Scottish nationalists stole the Stone of Destiny from Westminster Abbey in London. This audacious act reignited debates about Scotland's history, identity, and its relationship with England. The Stone of Destiny, also known as the Stone of Scone, holds a special place in Scottish history. It was used in the coronation of Scottish kings for centuries and symbolises the sovereignty of Scotland. In 1296, during his conquest of Scotland, King Edward I seized the stone from Scone Abbey and transported it to Westminster Abbey in London. It was placed beneath the coronation chair, signifying England's dominion over Scotland. For over 650 years, the stone remained in Westminster, a potent and contested symbol of Scottish subjugation. By the mid 20th century, as Scottish nationalism gained momentum, the Stone of Destiny became a rallying point for those advocating for Scotland's autonomy. On Christmas Eve 1950, a group of four young Scottish nationalists, Ian Hamilton, Kay Matheson, Gavin Vernon, and Alan Stuart, set out to reclaim the stone. Their plan was bold and perilous, requiring careful coordination and immense resolve. Under the cover of night, the group entered Westminster Abbey. They managed to lift the heavy stone, weighing over 150 kilograms, from its place beneath the coronation chair. During the heist, the stone broke into two pieces, likely due to a crack that had already existed. Undeterred, they loaded the pieces into a car and transported them to Scotland, evading capture despite a nationwide search. The stone's disappearance created a media sensation and sparked political controversy. For many Scots, the act was a powerful statement of national pride, though others criticised it as reckless. The police launched an intensive investigation, but the nationalists managed to hide the stone effectively. Months later, in April 1951, it was anonymously returned to Arbroath Abbey, a site steeped in Scottish history and associated with the Declaration of Arbroath. The British authorities recovered the stone and transported it back to Westminster Abbey. Yet the events of 1950 left a lasting impact. The heist highlighted the enduring significance of the Stone of Destiny in Scottish culture and history. It also underscored the broader desire among many Scots for greater recognition of their national identity. In 1996, as part of an effort to acknowledge Scottish heritage, the British government returned the Stone of Destiny to Scotland. It now resides in Edinburgh Castle alongside the Scottish crown jewels. However, it is stipulated that the stone will be temporarily returned to Westminster Abbey for the coronation of future British monarchs. The gesture was widely seen as a step toward reconciling the symbolic tensions between Scotland and England. The daring heist of the Stone of Destiny remains a celebrated and controversial chapter in Scotland's story. It was an act of courage, fueled by a deep sense of historical grievance and an unyielding hope for a distinct Scottish identity. As we reflect on this momentous event, we are reminded of the enduring power of symbols and the lengths people will go to reclaim their heritage. Thank you for joining us on This Day in Scottish History. I'm Colin MacDonald, wishing you a Merry Christmas and haste ye back.